Don't miss ecgcastle.com, best place for Pokemon trading card game. We have singles for standard and expanded, sealed products like team decks, booster boxes, and tins. With TCG Center 5 code, you will get 5% discount on your purchase. Also, don't miss pre-order for Fate Collate starting from April 1st. So, welcome everyone to Pokemon TCG Center. So, a lot of you been asking me for commentating when watching those live matches. So basically, yeah, I can try to cover this matchup. So I was the guy playing on the right with the Noivern break against the guy who played Seismitoad with the Giratina. So yeah, as you can see, we have the first Trainer's Mail for the muscle band, but before he played Trainer's Mail for the muscle band, he attached that Fighting Fury belt, and after that he just put back Fighting Fury belt to his hand, and that's just freaking annoys me because the people where I played, they just play unprofessional and under the rules. I mean, when you attach the card from your hand and when you move your hand from that card, it's mean that it's attached, and you just cannot put it back into your hand if your opponent will does not let you that to do. So I know what's the fair play, but if you play professionally cards, you need to know what you are doing. So never mind. So yeah, I played that Puzzle of Time, as you can see right here. I didn't start too well, so I just get that Puzzle of Time. So I had that Noivern in the front and that Remoraid on the bench. I was looking for any card to get the draw or either way for a supporter card or for the item card like level ball or something like that, so I can play my artillery, and that wasn't the case. So right here we see the first Quaking Punch after he get like Tails on the Bird, so he hit me for like 50, and I was not able to play any item card, so I just evolved into my Noivern, and I had that wall in my hand, so basically I evolved into the Octillery. So once you have the artillery in play, you can basically draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. And that was pretty good for me because that Abyssal hand was pretty useful. And I found the second Remoraid and I bench it down. Also, Noivern have the good ability which will allow you to prevent your opponent by attacking you if you get lucky and get heads on the coin flip. So right there I just attached one double dragon energy and passed my turn, and we see the crushing hammer, and there was the heads of the crushing hammer, so that means that I lost my double dragon energy, and that was the first double dragon energy that I lost. And right here we have the Giratina on the bench with the double colorless energy. Okay, but he just decide to not play that. So he attached the Fighting Fury belt and used that Quaking Punch. So with the Quaking Punch, oh, I think I got heads on this coin flip, yes, so there's the heads. So I prevent that damage from the Seismitoad, stay alive with my Noivern in the front, but I get pretty bad and right there I made a misplay. Actually, so as you can see, I was not able to play that Headringer on that Shaman because Quaking Punch on the Noivern is not affected by the attack. So it's not affected by the effect of the attack, only damage. So you only preventing the damage instead of the regular damage. So there was a misplay for me, but we don't have officially judge. I mean, the guy on the left is so-called judge, but a lot of time he just do a misplay. And yeah, right here you can see that I tried to play Starling Megaphone. I was just tired this day. I walked like 10 kilometers in the morning, and yeah, I just went to play some cards, and after that I was just completely tired. So right here we see a Silent Lab. So Silent Lab will prevent him from playing Shaman, because if you try to play Shaman, that effect will not be available. And we see the Ultra Ball for Oh, I didn't see the two cards that he discarded. Ultra Ball for, I think it was the one more Seismitoad, I think. I don't remember. Maybe it was Seismitoad, but I just can't remember at this point, to be honest. So let's see which card was. Yeah, it was the Seismitoad. So I was still in a bad position, but you will see later. I also do in the later game a huge misplay. So yeah, there's the Sycamore for the 7. I will show you later the misplay. So we have another Trainer's Mail and Double Dragon Energy attached down to that Giratina EX, and for the next turn he also had the Deliquent into his hand. So basically with the Deliquent he can remove Stadium from play and discard, and I need to discard 3 cards from my hand randomly, and there's the heads on that coin flip, so I again prevent that damage. And I played that Abyssal hand for 1, but that was pretty much all. I found that Sycamore, so I get fresh hand for 7. I see the Noivern break, and I think that I got some Noibets also for the bench. To be honest, the good card in this Noivern break deck definitely would be that Stadium Shrine of Memories, because with the Shrine of Memories you can use your Noibet first attack, and if you get heads you can just discard that double Colorless Energy from the Seismitoad, which is pretty huge. I mean, if you were able to discard those special energies from your opponent, you are pretty good. We see some tails on the Super Scoop Up, so there's a Deliquent. I discarded Team Flare Grunt, Level Ball, of course Silent Lab, and I think that I discarded second Level Ball. Yes, that was the case. So I think that he was trying to get head so he can attack with the Giratina, and right here is another shame for the setup. So yeah, there's another Crushing Hammer, and he got tails on that coin flip. So right here, you can see that he have like Seismitoad and Giratina ready. I again get heads on that coin flip, so I again prevent that damage. And right there I found Double Dragon Energy, so I was looking and hoping for this to have same amount of the cards in my hand, but I didn't do a Quaking Punch, I didn't do a Bomb Burst this turn. I think I just did a, yeah, I think I did that. So yeah, I spread the damage 30 around the board because in case you hit with the Noivern break that this Seismitoad for like 150, he can just play Super Scoop Up and remove it from the play, and in that case I just lost one of my turns to attack, so that's the reason why I didn't do that. So yeah, the better thing was to spread some damage around the board, so in that case I can just try to knock out that Seismitoad next turn, but I did a huge misplay. And right here you also see that he put a Parallel City on the field, and after that just reflip it again, which is pretty annoying to me, to be honest. I don't I don't usually do the stuff like those players do, but it is how it is. So there was, I think, Ultra Ball, not sure. Oh yeah, so another Sycamore for the fresh hand of 7, and he found the Super Scoop Up. I think that right now he tried to play the Super Scoop Up, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe he just tried to, oh yeah, so there's the Super Scoop Up. And he actually found that heads on the coin flip, and that Giratina just came into play. So I think he also got heads on that. I think that right now I just got the tails on the coin flip, and he knocked out my Noivern break. I think that was the case. Oh no, it wasn't. So I again managed to prevent that damage. So yeah, Noivern break can be just a strong deck to play, to be honest. So yeah, let's see. What do I did next? I think I tried to knock out that Giratina, but that was actually not the case. So you can see Absol is pretty useful. With Absol, when you play it from your hand, you can remove 3 damage counters from 1 to other Pokemon. And in this case, I replaced 30 damage from Shame into active Giratina, but I still was not able to knock out the Giratina because with the Fighting Fury belt, oh, Actually, I was. 210 was the total amount of damage in that Giratina EX, and I think that I actually played Judge this turn. Yeah, so there is a versus seeker for the Judge, and right here we will see the knockout. And turn after that, I have like completely game win, and after that I just made a huge misplay, but I will explain later. So right here you can see I will not spoil yet who win this match, but just try to watch it. All right, so yeah, I play the judge, so basically I have enough. I have 4 cards, so basically I already attached the energy to my Noibet on the bench. I think I played 2 puzzle of times this turn, so basically I tried to grab, I think, a Starling Megaphone and maybe Headringer, but I'm not sure 100%, so let's see. I knew that I had Starling Megaphone, which is always good to put it on that Seismitoad and that Headringer, but I totally forget that I can't play tools because Giratina just lock you down and you just can't play tools. So I was totally tired this day and I do a lot of misplays. So yeah, now right here I just take the knockout and grab 2 prizes, and I was not able to play that Headringer. So right here we can see versus Seeker. I think it was for the Birch, I think, but I'm not sure 100%. So yeah, so he's definitely looking either for Birch or Judge, but he goes with the Birch, or yeah, so he goes with the Birch observation because he didn't want to discard double colors energy and the float stone, and he get heads in the coin flip. With heads he get 7 cards draw, and there's a trainer's mail for another crushing hammer. Those crushing hammers were just annoyed, so actually he discarded a lot of energy cards from my Noiverns, and there will be another quaking punch. And right here after this turn okay, so I take 50 damage from that Quaking Punch, and after this turn I made a huge mistake, so right here you will see that. I managed to find second Noivern, and I think I played a Judge after that. Yeah, so there's the Judge, and I actually managed to find that Double Dragon Energy, but before I played, I think that I use a Bezel hand with the Artillery, so I get 1 card in addition, and then I just attach that Double Dragon Energy to my... Oh, so yeah, also Seismitoad does only 40 damage this turn with that Fighting Fury Belt. So yeah, I found that Double Dragon Energy, so you can see the last card that I draw was the Double Dragon, but before I attach Double Dragon Energy, I just go with the Artillery, and right here I hit for 150, so he was on 180 damage, and the next turn I do a biggest misplay that day. So right here we will see, I think, a Hex Maniac, but not sure. And to be honest, here I have a victory in my hand, but I do misplay. So right here we see that Hex Maniac, so it's a knockout. So 130, I promote in front another Noivern, and I think I was actually able to find Noivern Break and the Double Dragon Energy this turn. So there's a Sycamore. I'm going for a fresh hand of 7. And in this turn, I totally misplayed. I thought like, yo, you need to have the same amount of the cards in your hand to be able to use Noivern Break attack, but no, in that case you hit for 70 plus 80, and I just spread 30 damage around the board instead of knocking out that Seismitoad with Noivern Break attack. And it is how it is. I mean, I already called that attack. I mean, I called Bomb Burst for 30 around the board, and there's no going back. I mean, when you call once attack, you just don't want to reuse that attack again. So yeah, right here you see I'm pointing with my hands that I do the misplay, and if I was able to do that, next turn I should probably just grab the Lysander and knock out the Shaman for the last two prizes and win this matchup. But later I just lost this game, so right here you can see another Sycamore for the fresh hand of 7 from my opponent. So he already benched down the Giratina EX with the double Dragon, with the double Colress energies. There's a huge enhanced hammer on that Noivern break. And yeah, so from that point, I was not actually able to come back into this game. So he get like heads. I get heads again on that coin flip, so I was able to prevent that damage. But I was not able actually to find a double dragon energy this turn. I didn't have the supporter card to get some additionally draw cards, and I was not actually able to attack with my Northern break. So there's the there's the point where I lost this game. I was also looking for AZ, but I was not able to find it. As you can see, I have that Absol down on my bench, so in case I can find AZ and scoop up my Absol from play and just remove 30 damage from Shaman to the Seismitoad. In that case, I would be able to knock out his Seismitoad, grab two prizes, but that was not the case. And right here we can see that Giratina EX and again that Quaking Punch. So Quaking Punch was actually able to hit him for 50. Oh, for the 40 because of that Fighting Fury Belt. And yeah, I was desperately looking for that double Dragon Energy, but I was not able to find it. And right here, he can just, you can see play versus Seeker for Hex Maniac, take the knockout with Giratina for like 100, which is enough. And from this point, I was not able to recover from this. I think like I actually was able to set up one more Noivern break, but I'm not sure 100%. But yeah, that misplay on that Seismitoad was a too big deal for me, and I was not able actually to recover from that. So at that point of the game was pretty much lost. So right here we can see Super Road for Noivern, Darkness Energy, and Noivern Break. But I definitely know that next time, if I would like to play this deck, I should definitely made few changes with it. So there's another Versus Seeker for Lysander. So I again Lysander this Seismitoad in front. Definitely this deck needs Shrine of Memories, because with the Shrine of Memories you can definitely do the great job by just discarding those special energies with the coin flip with only one energy with your Noibet, even with your Noivern break. I mean, because Shrine of Memories will just allow you to play any attack of your previously evolution Pokemons if you have the same amount of the energy cards attached on that Pokemon that previously evolution actually required to use. So yeah, I mean, the only chance right there was like to be able to knock out that Seismitoad to grab two prizes. I mean, he's still like on 3 prizes, if I'm not wrong. And I just passed my turn, so I played also that. So yeah, there's a huge heads on that Super Scoop Up, and he just removed that Seismitoad with 210 damage back into his hand. So I was actually playing that Versus Seeker before he again Quaking Punch me, and there's the Lysander for that Noibet, and that's the straight knockout for like 100. And right there I played that Noivern, but that's pretty much all. I mean, from that point of the game I was not actually able to recover from this matchup, and there's another judge, so we are drawing like 4 more cards, and so he was like on 3 prizes right now, I think. So it's pretty hard to beat that Noivern break deck, especially if you get lucky on that coin flip. There's a Starling Megaphone, so this was huge. And you can see there's the head ringer, but again I played that head ringer, but I was not able to play that head ringer. The same thing, as you can see that he didn't discard that floatstone from that shaving. I'm not sure why. So a lot of the misplays. I mean, when we don't have the official judge on the tournament, there's a lot of misplays, but it is how it is. I mean, I lost this game pretty pretty much earlier. But for example, that Starling Megaphone, that Sheen didn't discard that Floatstone. But yeah, I just play for the fun at this point, and right here I just scooped all of my cards, and that was pretty much all. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos. And yeah, also don't forget to hit that like button. I will definitely will upload more videos, so stay tuned for a latest Glalie Articuno deck. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.